Okay, I'm going to show you three algebraic functions, or several algebraic functions you're having problems with. It doesn't matter if you're doing power is equal to work over time, or if you're doing velocity is equal to distance over time, or I'm going to do this separately, this problem here, because some of you are having problems finding this variable here. So, I hope this video works out pretty well. All right, let's make up some numbers, okay, like we did yesterday. Power is equal to work over time. All right, now, please remember this. Whenever you move anything, you're going to move this, not the top variable. And I think that's where some of you are having your problems. The other thing is you try to manipulate your formula before you plug your numbers in, and that is going to mess you up. Please don't do that. Please stop doing that. All right, let's make up some numbers. Let's say that we have power is 20, and I'm leaving out the units for right now. And you want to, the work is 5, and you want to know time. Your next move is going to be this. You are going to take this time that you're looking for and to isolate this. We are going to move it over to this side, and to do this we have got to multiply it by time. Here, this cancels out. Whatever I do on this side, I have to do on this side. So I put in my parentheses, I put the time here. All right, that's the next step. The next step will be this. Time is multiplied by 20, and you have 5 over here. And now what you want to do is isolate the t, the time. And to get rid of the time, what you're going to do is, if you've multiplied here, then to cancel it out, you're going to have to divide it. Okay? Whatever you do over here, you have to do over here. Okay? And so time is isolated. And if I'm really working in the real world here and wanting to know these numbers, well, of course I should have known this. The answer would be 0.25. You can't, and I don't want you, please, I'm going to emphasize again, stop manipulating these formulas or trying to memorize them. You have logically got to work through this. All right, let's do another one. Velocity is equal to distance over time. Or let's do what we're currently doing. Right now, we're using problems with density is equal to mass over volume. And you got to remember too that volume is anything, the unit is centimeters cubed. It can even be millimeters cubed, anything cubed. Okay? So what we're going to do here, let's write us a problem out. Density is 5. And the mass is 10. I'm making up numbers. And we want to know the volume. And so once again, we don't manipulate this formula beforehand. We logically work through this. To isolate the V, we are going to multiply it by V. These cancel out. Whatever you do over here, you must do over here. So I'm going to move my V over here, and now I have something that looks like this. Okay? So now to isolate the V, I'm going to, if I multiply here, I have to divide to get it to cancel out. It cancels out. Whatever I do over here, I have to do over here. So my answer is going to be V is equal to 2. Okay. Now let's do this, let's do a different scenario. All right, let's change this, and let's say that we our density is 5 and our volume is 10, and we want to know our mass. All right, now what we have to do here to isolate the mass, if we divide here to cancel it out, we have to multiply it by 10. These cancel out. Whatever I do over here, I have to do over here, okay? And so now I have something that looks like this. All right, and M equals 50. And I think you can do it the other way if you know mass and volume. I don't think I need to show you that problem. That doesn't seem to be giving you any problems. All right, now let's do this other that I don't know if you'll have any problems like this, but at one point we were working on acceleration is equal to VF minus VI over time. And we had a few problems where they asked for like the VF or the VI. Now let's make up these numbers again. So let's say acceleration is 5 and time is 3 seconds, and we want to know the VF, and the initial velocity was 2. Okay. So now what we're going to do first here is take care. We always start here. All right, always. So to get rid of that, I'm going to multiply this by 3. These cancel out. Whatever I do over here, I have to do over here. All right, so now we have something that looks like this. 15 is equal to VF minus 2. So now we want to isolate VF. Now, if we add here, so that we get rid of this again, or it cancels out, I'm going to add 2. That cancels that out or makes it 0. And whatever I do over here, I have to do over here. So I'm going to come over here and add 2 over here. This makes 17, and my VF is 17. Now, I hope this helps you. Please watch this several times. I know that I've done that in the past when I had difficulties with something, and this is the beauty of recording something.